So tell me about your qualifications. You have a business degree?
Yes, so I have,
and you have a marketing
2 degrees.
degree.
It took me 10 years to get my 2 degrees, and that was because I enjoyed my 20s, you know. But yeah, I have a degree in business administration and business marketing. So and I've been in management for 9 years. So So yeah, when I crunch the numbers, a lot of people say, oh, you know, bars aren't successful, but you know, if you buy a bar for it to be your drinking spot and you're sitting here all day drinking, then you're not going to be successful.
No, you're not.
But if you're treating it like a business and running it like a business, there's plenty of successful bar owners here.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Soy Bacau, to those of you who don't know, and this is Soy Pothole. And today we're going to start another new series, which is going to be really interesting because we've never done anything like this before. I've never seen this before on YouTube. I'm going to take you to meet Dave, or David, who's an young American guy who is just taken the possession of a bar on Soy Pothole, and he's just going to start renovating it, ripping it out, completely rebuilding it, and we're going to go along with him and go through the whole series in 2 or 3 videos and show you the whole thing, the whole process. And this is David. Very good. So you're going to be called the Backyard.
The Backyard.
Good.
Yes.
Good. So, so are you American, presumably?
Yeah.
From which state? From
Chicago.
Where? From Chicago.
Chicago.
Bit of a change from Chicago, eh?
Oh yeah.
So, do you mind if you're on the video?
Yeah, no, that's totally fine.
Yeah, I thought it would be.
So yeah, I'm fine with that.
So you've just rented this place just recently?
I took over the lease. I got the lease last week. So, and actually I got a month free. Technically the lease doesn't start till December 1st.
All right. So that presumably the next thing you're going to do is kit it all out how you want it.
Yeah. We actually, my builder was just here earlier today. Yeah. And the whole theme of this is the backyard. So all this is going to be completely gone. This is getting cleared out in here. Starting from the entrance here, you'll have your basic entrance. You're going to have your 2 tables here. What we're going to do, though, going along with the backyard theme, is the chair. It's going to be 1 bench and 1 bench, and they're actually going to be suspended, swinging. So you can get a nice little swing going. Tables here. Make this all nice, get a logo over there. Pool table is going right in here. This will all be taken out. We're gonna have a ledge. There'll be 2 tables over here in this area. And then smaller tables. Here is just gonna be a ledge. Lean on, save your beer for playing pool.
With some high chairs sort of thing?
Depending on how busy we are and how much space there is, there might be some chairs, there might not. They'll really see how the flow is. I want it to have an open flow, so if some people are standing here, I'm fine with that. Right in this area will be some tables. I'm going to have a bench made that's going to be the height of a bar stool. But it'll be a bench that will go L-shaped right here, and then you'll have a table here, a big table here, and there'll be 1 bench right here with the tables there. The bar, like I said, this is going to be knocked out. The bar will start about right here. It'll come out, shoot down from there, and then we'll have some chairs there.
And then this is your restroom.
This all needs to be fixed up. Nice. You're getting the full look now. I mean, it's gonna hopefully within 5 weeks it'll all be done. So
these builders are very fast.
They're fast.
I've seen them work before.
And you know, when I knew I was going to be doing this, The process of actually obtaining this building, doing it by the books in the proper way, it took some time. So, because actually when I met with my lawyers, the first time, just to get everything figured out about before I even had this place, they asked me. They said, "What do you think the #1 reason why people fail with bars in Pattaya pre-COVID?"
Okay.
So, do you have any guess why bars failed pre-COVID?
Not having the right girls.
I had a lot of people guessing that yesterday too. No, what they claim to me is that bad contracts.
Really?
Yeah. So what they told me was so many buildings here. They said literally hundreds of bars in Pattaya are being rented out through a sub landlord. They're like sub lease.
Yes, I know you get that.
So you're not renting directly from the owner.
Yes.
And it could run perfectly smooth, but if you run into a little problem or the owner wants to do something, or sometimes they told me sometimes the guy, the middleman, is pocketing the money and not paying the owner the rent, and then then you get kicked out. And
funnily enough, I know someone who's having exactly that problem.
Okay.
Another place further down Bacau, I won't say who it is.
Yeah. So and
with
also,
a sub landlord.
Yeah, and also an issue for me is I want to be 100% legit by the books, and in order to obtain your the work visa to get the work permit, all that paperwork needs to be filled out by the actual owner. If you were doing with a sublease person, that person is not qualified to get all that paperwork done for you through the government.
Right.
So the process of obtaining, just getting the building, doing it the legit way, took about 3.5 weeks.
Well, that's not a lot.
It's not that bad, but I won't say names either, but I've seen some bars go up for rent, and within 3 days, there's people in there working on it. So it's very clear that they just signed the line and took it, and that's a chance. I mean, yes, there's a good chance everything will be fine, but you never know. So and when you're investing all that money in, you want.
Well, it's a lot of money to invest.
Yeah.
A lot of money.
So
I'm not going to ask you to say how much, but I know it's expensive.
It's
because you've got all the legal side of it.
The whole legal, everything.
All that side is expensive.
So like I said, when I knew I was going to be doing it, that's when I started riding around every day and going out early in the mornings, going out Saturdays, Sundays, seeing which crews were out working 7 days a week, which crews were starting early in the morning, what time were they finishing, getting a look. And I found a guy that's.
How did you find the builder that you're using? How did you choose him?
Like I said,
from somebody working 7 days?
They just finished Sick Buffalo on Soy Bacau right across from Soy Honey.
Okay.
And he actually is the same guy. He did Dive Bar right down here.
Okay.
So like I said, his crew was out there 7 days a week. They were one of the first crews starting in the morning.
Okay.
So I knew that I wanted hopefully the bar's open December 1st, but every day I'm not open, that's potential money you're losing. So
well, not right now.
No, exactly.
It's a good time.
Right now. I'm hoping for December 1st.
Well, so that's the rumor.
I'm hoping the bar's open December 1st, and then this can open up right around Christmas. I definitely don't want to open up, even if I was ready, I don't want to open up the same day everything reopens, because that's literally like a re-grand opening for every bar in here. It doesn't make anything special about this.
Yes.
But like I said, everything, all the tile is gone. Tile is going to be gone. The floor is going to be just concrete, sealed concrete.
Okay.
I'm going to do...
Well, you got tiles now?
Yeah, it's tile right now. It's so dirty, but I was, on the...
Well, that's fine. Tiles is fine. Tiles is good.
It is all right, but it's not what I wanted, and they were beat up enough where I'm like, this is all gonna go. We're taking this down.
Okay.
We're gonna do corrugated metal. Corrugated metal along here, and with a wood frame underneath it. Some mirrors, just because the mirrors really do help keep it wider.
Are you going to make it a Chicago backyard?
Yeah, you know.
Is that the theme? You're going to do
No.
Chicago Bulls and Cubs and whatever?
No, there's that's not the full idea, but not really Chicago related, but it's more of like the finished, unfinished, almost industrial type look. So
Right.
yeah, it should be really good. Like I said, we can continue on the tour. I can show you the rest.
Oh,
of
you've
it,
got
but-
some more? Yeah, by all
I'll
means,
give you
yes.
Yeah, like I said, this will be the bar area.
Okay.
It's one of my speakers. I believe, you know, some of these bars, it was funny because I went shopping, you know, for speakers. And surprisingly, I went to a bunch of places, and I could get a whole speaker system
Yeah.
installed
Uh-huh.
for as cheap as 10,000 baht,
Okay.
which is like $300 US.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm like, okay, even if I turn that up a little, it's going to be horrible quality and like
Yeah.
hurting the ears.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so I wanted some JBLs, some good speakers. So like
Okay.
when you pump the sound, you know,
It sounds
even if it's
good.
loud, yeah, it's not hurting your ears. It's really good sound quality.
Yeah.
And, some standing water in here we fixed, but. This was a restaurant prior, so
All right.
I guess this was their kitchen.
So this is the kitchen?
Yeah, this is going to be more of a storage area.
Yeah.
There is going to be, I'm not sharing this yet, but there's going to be some unique drinks and it'll probably be made in here.
Right.
Also, I might clear some out for storage for bikes.
I see you have a tattoo of Bob
yeah,
Marley.
Bob Marley
So
every day.
are you going to be doing hemp drinks? Or?
No hemp drinks, but yeah, I might store bikes in here. Like I said, I will plug my YouTube channel right now, Pattaya Pedaling.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I have a channel where I'm riding the bike around.
All right. Okay.
And yeah, I'm just under 4,000 subscribers
Okay,
now, and
okay.
so we're gonna do like not in the dark time, but I'm gonna start some like happy hour, like 4 to 6
Well,
o'clock.
what's the
bike
name
rides.
of your channel?
Pattaya Pedaling.
Okay. Well, you'll get lots of subscribers from
Thank you.
that.
Yeah. So yeah, most of my videos are me, basically sort of like you with first person,
Yes.
riding around.
Yeah.
I'll stop, interact with people, and it's not like yeah, it's a lot of interactions with people. And like last night, I sometimes do lives, but yesterday was my second live ever, and I sat in here and showed that around. And I'll show you what I'm going to be doing upstairs.
So you've got an upstairs as well?
Yeah.
All right.
The dirtiness, like I said, this will be good when you come
Okay.
back because it's gonna look all different. Now I'm not making this too much. Here's the other speaker.
So you rented the whole thing, how many floors?
Yes, there's
2 floors, 3
there's
floors?
4 floors.
4 floors, oh my
Yes,
God.
So up here, this
So
room.
what
is-
will you be doing with these floors?
This is where staff will live, the girls.
Oh, they can live here for
free. Yeah, for free. But I used to work as a bar manager for a little bit last year, and I determined, there's a bathroom in there.
Yeah, I've got a little bathroom. Cool.
Yeah, we'll clean up that nice. We're gonna put a shelving here and a big mirror here, that way the girls can get
Yes,
ready when
yes,
there's other.
yes.
But I did.
Put more than one in because they'll be fighting over the
Yes,
mirror.
exactly. And I did determine it, especially by surveying a lot of the girls in the bar industry, and they really value having a free place to live.
Yes,
So,
of course they do.
yeah, so-
Absolutely.
So,
And
yeah.
it loses so much money. I mean, the minimum they're going to spend if it's busy and the place is sweat
Yeah.
party is full is 3,000-4,000 baht a month.
Yeah. So
you know.
So this will house some of the girls.
Yeah.
And then if we go this way. And you can do the room right up here.
All right. Yeah. Big
So this will
room.
also be for girls.
Right.
For girls to live in. This one's
And
big
again-
bathroom there, so we'll do once again with this one we'll have a curtain there for your privacy, and then we'll put another shelf and a mirror here. That way
Uh-huh.
they still have the areas to get ready. Fix it up a little nice for them.
So you could have as many girls as you like. I mean, all you need is mattresses.
Right. I mean,
Mhm.
yeah, most likely the room down there will take for 4, and this room for 6.
Yeah.
And you know, I want my staff to be happy, so I'm gonna get some decent quality mattresses and bags on the fridge. So we've got our balcony view there.
Yeah, so they actually don't tend to use beds. They usually put mattresses on the floor, you know.
Yeah, so,
and they're staying in places like this.
yeah. Then if we go up to the 4th floor. This room. Yeah. For now, this will be my office.
Right. Yes.
If I do decide to have a security working, I'm gonna find a security guard that wants to live, also free living. That way I have them 24/7, you know?
Yes. That makes sense, yes.
Yeah, and they would have this room
Yes.
as their living space.
Yeah.
For now though, if I'm not having security, then this will be an office. And then for my YouTube channel, this room we're gonna turn into a studio. A little like podcast area.
Okay,
studio. So,
why not?
So we're gonna make this the backdrop wall, put some couches, make it more of like a podcast style. One couch, a chair, and we'll do some podcasts, some live streams from here.
Well, you could do, I mean, people are doing that.
Yeah. So it's gonna be, because the bar's called the Backyard, so the show will be called Backyard BS. Backyard BS.
Okay.
So yeah, that is the grand tour of it.
Well, it's pretty fantastic, really. I mean, and you're all alone?
Yeah.
You've not got a partner, a business partner?
There's no partners, and that's the lucky thing about the good thing in Pattaya is that everything is so close.
Yes.
Like the unfortunate thing is I'm doing everything on my own. So besides finding all the things, like yesterday from 7:30 in the morning to 7 o'clock at night I was nonstop. But everything, like going to the sign place where they're gonna do the outdoor signs, going to get the CCTV. What else did I do? I picked up the speakers. Lots of phone calls, lots of dealing with lots of people. So yeah, they just installed the cameras. But,
and you have previous experience of bars?
I did manage Annie Jack's on Soy Bacau.
Okay.
For about 2 months.
Okay.
I'm still friends with her, but I helped her out. I worked a little on Soy 6, but obviously we never took off last year. So this was last year, right after the first lockdown, and they opened everything up.
Yeah.
They were preparing, to keep opening bars as they went.
Yeah.
So I was hired with them. I went through their training process, and then obviously it never took off. So they didn't need me. So then I went and helped out.
So how long have you actually been living in Thailand? In
Thailand, I've been here a little over 2 years.
Okay.
And in Pattaya,
so you were here before COVID?
Yeah, I got here in October of 2019. So it was like just starting in China when I came. And then I've been in Pattaya since June of 2020. So like a year and 4 months now.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. So you haven't had to go through all this ASQ business and all that?
No. Yeah. I originally...
I wouldn't have liked that either, no.
Yeah, because I was originally going to move to... I was living in Chicago, I had my own house. I was going to move to the U.S. Virgin Islands.
Okay.
So I had all these plans to do that. Long story short, I got screwed out of a deal. And
doesn't it happen?
I was trying to buy from Chicago to there.
Yeah.
And long story short, I decided, okay, I'm just going to go out there and rent for the first year.
Yeah.
So before I did that, I said, okay, well, I'm going to go travel a little bit. I'm young, I have some money, I got the time because I'm quitting my job.
Yeah.
So I booked 2 months for Thailand. And so I came here October 2019 for October, November. came home, and the plan was to spend December and the holidays with my family. In the beginning of 2020, head off to the Virgin Islands. So I did that, but instead I headed back to Thailand instead of the Virgin Islands.
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah, and then I stayed Phuket for the first 4 months. I got certified to teach English. I went to school to teach English.
Right.
And I had a different girlfriend at the time, and when we went into the lockdown, we moved to the Isan villages in Buriram.
Okay.
So I stayed there for 4 months.
Okay.
And I got hired to teach at a school there, but we never opened because of COVID, or I should say the situation, sorry. And then I ended up splitting up with the girl, and then I came to Pattaya. And I've been here since.
COVID actually changed your plans because you were originally going to teach English.
Yeah, I was gonna teach there, but then anyway, I ended up splitting up with the girl. And odds are, I enjoyed it out there in Buriram, but for being a single man, it wasn't good. There was no way I would have stayed living there. So then I came to Pattaya, and
I mean, to be honest, you seem quite young for this business. I mean, most of the people tend to be older,
Yeah, they are.
But I mean, all power to you.
I got to start young, and then and the goal is to this will be the first to keep growing. That's the goal. Then I was teaching English online for kids in China, but their regulations shut that all down.
Really?
So that just completely ended. Actually, technically, tomorrow is the last day.
When you originally came to Thailand in October of 19, you came in to teach English. Is that what you
when I came back here
originally?
When I decided that I was going to live here. My initial plan was to teach English, because that's one of the easiest ways to get started, get a long-term visa.
Just out of curiosity, how much do English teachers get paid? What's the wage for in US dollars for
it depends.
For teaching English?
Out here in Pattaya at a public school, you can get about 35 to 45,000 a month.
Okay,
so it's a little over
not dollars.
And out in Isan, in the villages, you can max out at about 30,000. But everything, I mean, if you're out there, you can't even find ways to spend 30,000 baht.
I know. So, I've been there. I know. I mean, I was just thinking when someone told me a long time ago about coming to teach English, and they said, but the wages are quite low, you'd be struggling. I thought, well, yes, I've never actually asked anyone. Now I've asked you, I know.
And I was teaching online for kids in China, and that was paying 500 baht, about 500 baht for a 25-minute class. So you can make good money teaching online. But like I said, China completely changed their regulations in August, and they went into full effect the beginning of November. So we are done. The program that the company I work for is going to expand globally.
So China's the reason why you didn't teach English, and China's also the reason why you ended up here, in a way. How are you going to choose the girls? I mean, are you going to put a sign up in Thai saying, are you going to pay them a wage? Or?
They'll make they'll make salary. They'll have salary. I don't know if people are familiar from working in the bar industry. Previously, most bars is pretty standard where the girls will have a salary, and then they'll have a drink minimum, monthly drink minimum, as long as they hit that. I do have a few different ideas that I'm going to be using as incentives to make it for every different position that I have will have incentives. That way they can make more money. If everybody's making more money, everybody's going to be more happy.
Of course.
So
Absolutely,
that's the goal, is to keep. One thing I've noticed is from the bar industry is the massive amount of turnover. And it's not it's not the fact that they're just quitting and done with the bar industry, but they're quitting one bar and going to a different bar.
Which brings you back to your idea of people having free rooms.
Yeah, you give them free rooms.
If you
they
give
want
them
to
free
stay
rooms,
longer.
they're going to stay longer.
They're going to stay longer. You give them incentives. They're going to stay longer.
Yes.
My management staff is all going to get monthly bonuses off the profits. That way, the more the money the bar makes, the more money they make. You know, so definitely incentives for everything. That way it makes everybody happy.
Very interesting.
Yeah, and the goal, like I said, is I think this area is going to take off. As far as
I mean, you picked the perfect soy. If you don't mind me saying so. I mean, you didn't pick soy 7 or soy 8 down on Beach Road. I mean, everything's moving this direction.
Yeah.
So to be directly off Cybercar, I mean, I think you're what, maybe 50 metres off Cybercar, not far.
Cool. Yeah.
There are some bars. I mean, there's quite a well-known one just across the road there, which started off as massage.
Yeah.
But then they got a license for sell beer.
Okay.
And now it's a bar / massage.
Yeah.
And you can, I mean, you could do the same here.
Yeah.
If you wanted to.
Yeah.
You know? That's what they do, and they make money. I know the girl. I've spoken to her many times. She makes money.
Yeah.
And she has a bar downstairs, and she has girls working the bar. And upstairs, you want a massage, you can go upstairs for a massage.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, those types. And I think right now the average beer here is about $70 a beer.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
yeah.
But I think LK Metro and Treetown, I think they're going to have more expensive beers because their rent is much more.
Yes.
And we'll see though. We shall see what happens here.
It's really interesting. It's really interesting.
Yeah.
Really. I mean, I don't know how long I've been talking. Must be 20 minutes or more.
Yeah.
We'll probably have to wrap up the video.
Yeah.
But it's really interesting. And what I would like to do is come back in a few days or a week or however long it is to actually video the people and show people another video.
Okay, yeah.
You know, and this is the work being done, you know, and make a little series of it
right.
until it's finished.
Yeah.
And
it's better days.
Yeah. So this, whoa, this is your bar.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah. Hey. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
I'll put that as a thumbnail and say, you want to own a bar?
Yeah.
So what do you think about this, guys? Interesting project, interesting series. And please, if you like the video, subscribe, like, share, and ring the bell. And thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you on the next video.